I'm Jay.
And I'm Jay.
And this is J&J Travels. And we're coming to you with a Q&A video.
You did.
Our first Q&A video.
You did.
Excuse me.
I think I was trying to be cute.
But we got lots of questions and everything, so we randomly picked like 6 questions to go through. Cause I figured that would be enough for this video. We don't want it to be too long.
We got a lot. We got 6.
We got 6 of them. If we didn't get to your question, just put it in the bottom comment of this video, and we'll do another one. It's Wednesday. It's my wind down Wednesday, so it's his Friday. It's his last day of work, so we do the wine. We do all that. We got a little struggle meal going on right now. Oh, wait. What you don't see is, this is how I do my wind down. I come with the charcuterie board, with my wine, my glass for later. Right now, though, we got a little Blue Long Island action going on.
You did.
Clink, clink. Yeah. So anyway,
Gum is in it, though.
I guess I need to pull up these questions.
One job.
You know, I had one job.
One job.
I'm gonna find it though. It ain't too far down here. I wrote it.
All right. Until she finds it, y'all can deal with the lovely tunes of Jay Woods.
No, I'm gonna find it real quick, fast, in a hurry. Cause of that. Here we go. All right. So one of the questions, and this is a question that a lot of people asked us, and they want to know, how do we pick our destinations? How do we pick where we're gonna go when we're going on these trips? So, Jason, I'm gonna let you do this while I rock.
Well, first of all, just plan. We pretty much plan our trips out ahead of time. Look on the calendar, see what's best for us, what month, week, price is best for us out of our selection of places. And we pretty much do it that way. You know, besides with the one you really want to go to, your Maldives, we pretty much have that one planned and set in stone. But for the rest of them, we pretty much plan them out ahead of time, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a little bit further than that one. The way we pick them is, I go straight to Skyscanner.
Oh, you want details?
Or Google Flights. Yep. And I put where we're leaving from, and I look to see, like, in that month that we want to go, what has good prices and all that good stuff. I just said
that, but time out. Hold on, y'all. Y'all go to the bathroom real quick. Why don't you tell me to start off and then tell people I don't know and change?
You don't book the trip.
I don't book the trip. But I communicate about the trip.
All he do is he gets a phone call and I say, hey, we going to Guatemala.
I'm like,
that's
cool.
about it.
When?
So the way that I book the trips is, I look on the sites to see what's best for that month that we want to go. Like, we was looking for January. And then we go off of that. And then secondly is, like, where do we want to go? So that's how we book it. I will go off of prices, somewhere we've never been before, you know. Okay, so next question. Do you work with a travel agent?
No travel agent. I work with a travel agent. This nigga right here. It's about travel agent.
No.
All I need to know is when I'm leaving, what time I'm coming back.
That's it.
And what I'm doing while I'm there.
Now,
that's it.
I'm not knocking travel agents, you okay?
Yeah. No disrespect.
Because I'm sure there's some people who just don't have time, don't know, whatever. Get you a travel agent, book your trip, whatever it may be. Personally, I've never booked with a travel agent. I like to book my flight separately. Sometimes I'll book a flight one way, and then I'll be like 3 weeks before we leave, and I book the flight home.
Or we already on vacation and we book a flight home. Yeah,
so I like the flexibility I have when not using a travel agent. With travel agent, you're usually getting everything in a package, I think. I don't know, because I ain't never used one before, so I don't even know how it works. But
We pretty much get all your information right up front.
Yeah, so
when
no.
you going, when you leaving, when you coming back, and all that good stuff.
I never use a travel agent for cruise, for a flight, for a hotel. I've never used. Never
And
in
it
my
works
life
for
have I
us.
used a travel agent.
It works for us. It may not be for everybody, but it works for us.
But it works for me. Me, I love looking up stuff and looking up deals and prices and all that kind of stuff to see
It's like
when to go, when to come. Yeah, I like it. I mean,
I like that you like it.
yeah, I wouldn't want to be no travel agent because if I'm booking trips for everybody else and I can't go, I'm gonna want to go. So I can't book trips for everybody else. And I'm be like, Jason, they going to Jamaica.
Why? They
So
for a little while.
I can't. I just cannot do it.
Teach us on. Ain't nothing wrong with travel agents. But we work pretty good with this joker here because she loves looking up stuff and planning and all that. So, number 3. Do you feel this is a good time to travel? Do you feel this is a good time to travel? I think this is a good time to travel. Post-COVID. Well, not post because shit's still going on, but still, you got
in some
great
states
prices.
right now that's like shutting down again. Like, yo, we just
came
left
back,
Philly.
yeah, and they just shut that motherfucker down.
We left Philly last week. We went to Philly for like 3 days. It seemed pretty normal. It seemed like home here. I mean, things were open. We sat in restaurants and whatnot.
Yeah.
We enjoyed Atlantic City. We went to the casinos, did all that kind of good stuff. We got home, and this week they just went to the safer at home restrictions, meaning that
Don't bring your ass
essential
outside the
things,
house.
yeah, only thing open is essential things. So
Don't bring your ass outside the house.
I'm glad we went when we did.
Well, we wasn't planning on going there. Our plan was to go to Chicago. Chicago was not having that foolishness.
Well, it wasn't even Chicago, it was Frontier. Frontier canceled our flight flying from Chicago. So
But Chicago was closed down. So I mean,
yeah, Chicago did
it was
close
closed
down.
It
Yes.
wasn't if we had went to Chicago anyway, all we could do is sit in the hotel.
Wouldn't have been nothing to do. I don't know. I said no hotel. We would have been outside, but I don't know. We would have went inside of something. We probably just would have been outside. So now, I mean, okay, me, I say yes and no. I say yes, it's a good time to travel because prices are low
Rates are
now.
really low.
Nobody's, well, I don't want to say nobody because it's not like the airport was dead. But there's not a lot of travelers to the destinations that you're going to, and you're going to get good deals on flights, good deals on hotels, things like that. Now, airlines, because they're going to make their money, you know, business is going to make their money regardless. What they're doing is they are filling a plane. We've been traveling through the pandemic, and I have not been on one flight yet that was like empty. No flight that had an empty. These airlines are not reducing anything. They're still packing the flights. And let's say hypothetically, if they don't have a full flight, they will cancel your flight so that they end up with a full flight. That's what I think they're doing. So I say it's a good time to travel because of the rates, like the low
Prices are
in the Maldives, and we stayed at the Mercure Kudu Resort. I paid a total of, what did we pay? $2,200. Well, it ended up being about $3,000 for the 5 days that we were there, but that was with the all-inclusive. But during normal times, pre-pandemic, if it was just regular,
it would cost about $3 just to get there. $3-4.
it'll probably cost about $1,200 per night. So we got this overwater villa in the Maldives, that little pretty islands over in the whatever ocean that is. I'm drunk right now, so I don't know. That place, we got it for like $200-$300 a night when it's normally like $1,200 a night. So that's why I say it's a good time to travel. Now, why I say it's not a good time to travel is it's a pandemic. I mean, the coronavirus is real. People getting sick, people dying. So, I mean, we're healthy. Neither one of us have any like conditions. We don't even take vitamins, really. I mean, we need to take vitamins, but we have no underlying conditions. No.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I got one of their gums.
No, I don't take vitamins. I take them sporadically. If I come downstairs and I see it in the cabinet right there,
I take one of their gums.
So we're pretty healthy.
Day,
you know, we're young.
every morning.
We're young, healthy, you know, so we don't have those concerns. But there's some people who do. There's some people who live with people who have conditions. So I say to those people, yeah, you may not want to, because the airlines, like I said, they're not leaving the row empty. I mean, if somebody got something on the plane, everybody gonna have it by the end of the flight, because
unless I fuck them up on that.
that's
plane.
how it is.
So
That's why I say it may not be. Now, we're coming from Florida. We're in the, first of all, we're in the United States, which is a hot spot. And then we in Florida, which is a hot spot, because Florida has never acted like it was a pandemic. I think I remember 2 days where Florida acted like it was a pandemic, and I was in this house going crazy. But other than that, we're open. We're open. We ain't never closed. We ain't doing nothing. I went to a restaurant the other day, and it was like, masks are appreciated but not mandatory. This was like 2 weeks ago. It was a restaurant. So Florida is a hot state. So for me to leave Florida, and we take COVID tests when we leave, and go to another place, I say that's safe, because I mean, I'm leaving a place that's not so safe to go to somewhere that is safe. I don't know. But for people that have like conditions and all that kind of stuff, I say you guys just stay home. Just stay home.
Yeah, it's better safe than sorry.
Just ride it out. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I say. So my it's twofold. It's, yes, it is a good time to travel because of the prices.
I think it is a
all
great
safe,
time, you know.
depending on how you look at it, where you live
You
at,
take
how your
precautions,
situation
and
is.
you know, you make sure you ain't got it. You take your tests, you make sure you clean yourself, and the rates are great. It's a great time to travel.
It's a great time to travel.
Great time. You get great prices, great deals.
Moving on, number 4. Y'all, I think we're going to have more than 6, because I'm actually reading stuff that I wasn't supposed to read. These are some of the questions that I wasn't going to go through. But anyway, number 4, what services are a must? And what's a nice to have or bonus when looking at resorts?
What?
A must? I would say when you're going to a foreign place, somewhere you don't know. So we
driver.
we can remove, no, you say driver? Well, I'm a woman, so I'm going to go with safety. When I'm looking at somewhere,
that covers it. Driver. Someone
no,
who knows the area.
She's talking about the resort, not the place. She asked about the resort. When looking at resorts, for safety purposes, I would definitely research the city and the area or the neighborhood that you're in. Like when we went to El Salvador, I made sure to look at the spots that were quote unquote safe, because when you go to these places, they probably have very different rules than our country, like the U.S. So for me, like, we were looking to go to Guatemala in January, and when I looked up, because I don't know what's going on in Guatemala, so when I looked it up, it said something about Zone 10 being a safe place as far as everything's like right there, and a lot of hotels and stuff. You don't want to be off somewhere where you don't know, and then you end up in like a gang area and you out of town. And that's just me personally. I don't want my trip.
I want to go. I'm set tripping, homie. I'm set tripping all day, homie.
You on a plane. They know
bang,
they know that you don't have a gun because you just got off of a flight. So that, for me, it would be safety. Would be the first thing, is to get somewhere there or near the airport.
We was in the hood in Cuba.
We weren't in the hood necessarily. We were in Airbnb, but we were within walking distance of the tourist spot. So it wasn't like we was like deep somewhere.
Nigga, we was in the hood. But a must for me is a driver. I need somebody who know they way around. I need
but what if we rented a
knows
car? Aruba, we rented a car. No, we didn't in El Salvador.
Shit, it was in Aruba.
St. Thomas, we rented a car.
Yeah, we fit in St. Thomas. Nigga look like us in St. Thomas.
They can look like us, but they ain't us. And we don't sound like them.
Who knows? We never sound like anybody.
Okay. Now, a bonus would be, I think a bonus is a driver. He says
a bonus is a driver?
He says a driver is a must.
It depends on the country. A driver is a must. Because you don't want to be fucked up in a certain area. Like in Cuba, we was right around the corner from
We didn't have a driver. We had a tour guide.
We had a tour guide. And what about that night we walked up on that little situation when people was having a house party?
We didn't have nobody with us. Down. We was by ourselves.
We didn't. And that's what I'm saying. So a guide is nice to have sometimes.
Okay.
I don't know what my bonus will be. Like I said, a driver is a must. In different countries, especially if we don't know the area and we got a lot of stuff planned to do, I would like to have a driver. That way I can enjoy myself and still get where I need to go. A bonus? I don't know. That's a good one. I don't have a bonus. A must for me would be a drive in a different country, especially when we got a lot of events planned and I want to enjoy myself and make the events. A driver would be a must for me.
Here's a good one. Where was your favorite place to travel and why? We're going to have two separate ones. So I'm going to let Jason go first.
No, you go first.
No, because I want to take a bite of my burger. So you go first.
My favorite place to travel?
And why?
I had a good time in all of them. But if I had to pick one, I got to go with Jamaica. Jamaica was a beautiful place. Jamaica was dope. So if I had to pick, I'm gonna pick Jamaica. Yeah, man, I have to pick Jamaica. Yeah, man, I have to pick it. And why? Because it was a beautiful place. The people are nice. It's nothing like what they tell you here in America. When you tell people you're going to Jamaica, they be like, "Oh, be careful. Don't go here. Don't go over there.
They think of Kingston.
It's dangerous." It's nothing like that. Even Kingston, people you talk to in America now, are people who lived in Kingston back in the 90s or the late 80s, and that's what they remember from it. But now, Kingston, you can go there, you can party, you can enjoy yourself.
When you been to Kingston?
It's a nice place.
When you been to Kingston?
Man, I forgot friends who go to Kingston daily. Kingston is a beautiful place. You can go there, you can party, you can enjoy yourself. We've been to a lot of places in Jamaica. Hands down, the food though, love the food. The food is amazing. What did we order? Fish and vegetables?
I don't know.
That was something, I don't know. But I saw a nigga. Leroy's Bar, yeah. I saw a nigga jump in the water, go get that motherfucker. Grab it with his hands, pull it out, clean them, cook them, serve them. That shit was dope. I love Jamaica, man. I know what you finna say. This shit right here.
So I want to talk about it for a minute. This ain't my favorite place.
But we ain't finna talk about it because that ain't what the question was. You ain't finna just be adding in topics. That ain't what the question was. This either gonna be your favorite place or you gonna talk about this later.
I'm just gonna tell y'all about this. I just got this from Turkey. I bought it when we were in Turkey, in Cappadocia. I bought it from a ceramics place. It's handmade. It's a Hittite design, if you can see that. Look at that. We bought it and it just got here. Like, it took about 3 weeks for it to come, but it just got here. And this is my first time using it, so I'm just like, it's so sexy too. Look at this, like.
You could have stuck the goddamn ball on your shoulders.
Anyway, so, okay, my favorite place that I have been to and why. My favorite place was Cuba. Wow. I love Cuba. I love Cuba for the mere fact that Cuba is a place that's very misunderstood. I'm sure when we get to Africa, that would be my favorite place when we get there, but Cuba is a place that I don't know about for you in Georgia, because you grew up in Georgia, but I grew up in Florida. And in history classes, they teach you that, oh, Castro's bad and Cuba's bad and America's good and all that kind of good stuff.
A couple hours away from Florida, nigga.
Yeah, they're like 90 miles away from us.
No, nigga, I'm talking about you and me. I have the same thing you do. So
well, I'm just saying, but period. But so, and then going there, talking to like our tour guide and learning the history of different things. Their history is not what we were taught.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of misunderstood things about Cuba that we as Americans don't really know about.
So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed sightseeing. I enjoyed the people.
I enjoyed the last day we had when we gave them a lot. We took a lot of stuff down there to give, and that made me feel like we did some good. So I like that part. The personal products from women, kids, and little stuff for kids, and it was dope. Cuba was dope. Yeah, you got it. That's a good one. It don't beat Jamaica, but it was a good one.
All right, so there's more questions, but I'm gonna leave with this one because I think we're about done. What is your next destination?
Next, looking forward to is Africa. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. That's my go-to. That's my day. That's what I'm ready for right now. I want to go home. I am ready to go home.
You're ready to go home.
Yes, I am ready to go home.
No, that right there, like Africa, I want to be in Africa in March. I'm gonna be pissed off if I ain't in Africa in March. It's still good.
Africa is
But
what I'm
Africa
looking forward to.
will be the official
That's what I'm
next
looking
destination. Specifically, the next country is probably gonna be Kenya. I've been seeing a lot of things in Nairobi that I want to see. Like I want to go to the Giraffe Manor,
That's
the
gonna be
pricey
dope.
hotel.
That's gonna be dope.
Even if I gotta stay there one night, I want to go.
Yes, it is.
I want to go on a safari.
Cause
Now I don't. Okay, I want to go to Egypt. I do.
Egypt?
Yes,
I heard.
but Egypt is more Middle Eastern Africa to me.
So it's not really that motherland type.
I want motherland. I want Wakanda forever.
Nigga, you bankhead bouncing. That ain't.
That's what they do. That's what they do. What they did. They did that. I want to go to motherland Africa,
Africa is
not
that
Middle
next.
Eastern. Anyway, so those are the questions that we got through this video. I didn't want to make this video too long.
So if we didn't touch on your questions, don't feel free to drop a little comment in the inbox, and we'll definitely make sure to touch on it next time. With that being said, I'm Jay.
And I'm Jay.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Bye, y'all.
One love.
See ya.